Welcome back to Goodfellas Garage, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have for your viewing pleasure 2002 Porsche Carrera 4 996, and this is by far one of my favorite Porsches, and let me explain why. First of all, I know what everybody's gonna say. Well, this is the 996, it's the ugly Porsche, the headlights, the this and the that, and blah blah blah. Great, fantastic. If that's what you think, that's you're entitled to your opinion, and you know, opinions are we know like what. So, but if you can get past the headlights, which for some reason don't bother me at all, this is probably one of the best driving Porsches out there. And this video is going to be about the driving experience. It's not going to be about the quirks and features and the buttons and the options and all that stuff, because I personally don't care about this stuff. And I think that if you are a true car enthusiast, you shouldn't care about that either, because if you're buying a sports car, you know, who cares about this junk? I can't remember the last time that I actually listened to a radio in the car. So, but getting back to this 996, woo! This is a great car. This is one of the best driving experiences in a Porsche you could possibly have. And the beautiful thing about these cars is that because of the headlights, the values have been low for a while. They're started to go up, and I think that what's going to happen is that this is the Porsche that's going to go through the roof. It's not going to happen, in a year or two. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I think that this is going to be the one that everybody is going to be going after, because it's so weird, it's so unusual, it is so not Porsche. And typically, history has shown us that this is what collectors are going after. Let's see. Wow, what a great car. This is fantastic. I love this transmission. And here's the beautiful thing about this 996. This is not a turbo, so 2002 was the first year for a 3.6 naturally aspirated that made 315 horsepower. And I know what you're going to say. Well, 315 horsepower by today's standards is probably not that much, okay? But on paper, it doesn't seem like a lot. You have to keep in mind, this is a small car, and you can use all of it. You can use the entire car, all of the RPM range, all of the gears. You don't have this 1,000 horsepower Hellcat ridiculous tire burning machine. And that's what's fun about this 996. It is so nimble. It's so cozy in here. It's a small car, and it feels like a small car. It feels like a go-kart. The handling is phenomenal. It's ridiculously well-balanced car. A lot more fun to drive than a 997. A lot more fun to drive than any of the newer ones. And for me personally, I don't really like the vintage ones. I don't know. I just don't like the way they drive. It's like a chore. There's a lot of like work. But this is just a perfect balance between modern and vintage. It's just right there. I love this car. And the transmission, again, is Porsche manuals are among the best. Very easy to work. It's not the shortest throw, but very precise transmission, very smooth. The clutch is linear. You know exactly where the grab point is. And I love Porsche clutches because they're not light like some of the American cars, like Mustangs, for example, have assist springs. They're like, oh, if a woman drives the car, we're gonna put a lighter clutch in it. This one it's pretty stiff, but it's just right. You know exactly where you are with the clutch. A lot of fun. I love this car. And the kicker is that it's not slow. On paper, it might seem slow. It might seem to have low specs and low horsepower, blah blah blah. But it's not. It's actually a pretty quick car, and you get up to triple digits really really fast. And that's what people don't understand. A lot of car enthusiasts, they're caught up in this numbers game, because this is how you show off to the next guy. Well, my car has a better spec sheet than yours, but they forget about what this hobby is truly about. Is driving the cars that you actually buy. And I get it. Like, I've driven every Porsche there is to drive. The GT2s, the GT3s, the RSs, the Maresas, whatever. All that stuff. Great. They're fast. They're great cars. A lot of horsepower. Great for track. Not streetable, not enjoyable on the street. This, I mean, I love this thing. I wanna take it to get milk every day. It's so much fun, especially on the weekends. And What a great little car. I have to be honest, this is probably one of my favorite cars that ever came through the dealership. And the other one is being the AMG E63 wagon. And you know, I love Italian cars, I love Ferraris and all that stuff. This is just so much more fun. It's a ridiculously fun car. I love like zipping through traffic. It's like a little go-kart, you know, it goes in and out. Fantastic. Well, that's it from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Peace.